Good evening, brothers and sisters. It's great to be back here for another CFS and seeing everybody's happy, smiling faces. I will say this year we have one of the largest number of attendees from the Central region here, which is really exciting. And on behalf of all of our members from the Central region, I want to say again a heartfelt thank you and much appreciation for the CFS Planning Committee, everybody involved from the Safety Committee, and all the volunteers that helped make this such a great event. So I want to give them one more round of applause. Tonight's recipients from the Central region hail from Kansas City International Tower. Kansas City, which just happens to be the home of the defending Super Bowl 57 champions. For all my Philadelphia brothers and sisters in the crowd, that is spelt C-H-I-E-F-S, Chiefs. They like spelling words for some reason. I don't understand. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is experimental November 314 Lima Bravo with an engine about to fail. Those are words that as a controller, you never want to hear, and certainly as a pilot, you never want to say. But our training prepares us to take action when we do hear them. On June 21st, 2022, at approximately 1540 Zulu, Kansas City Center called the TRACON at Kansas City International. The center had reports of an aircraft calling Mayday on 121.5, the VHF emergency frequency. Answering the call in the MCI TRACON was Departure East Sector Controller Tyler Wilke. Wilke quickly reached out on 121.5 and found the aircraft. November 314 Lima Bravo, an experimental aircraft that departed Arrow County Airport in Texas, which is Tango 31, en route to Boone, Iowa, Bravo November Whiskey, was experiencing severe engine problems. With hopes of establishing better radio communication, Wilke attempted to have the pilot change frequencies to 118.4, which is the satellite sector at MCI approach. However, either unable or unwilling to make the frequency change, the pilot will remain with Wilke. Without hesitation, Wilke began to point out the nearest airports to the pilot: Cameron, Missouri, which is Echo Zulu Zulu, and Midwest National, which is Golf Papa Hotel. Realizing the complexity of the situation, controller in charge Matt Williams called the tower cab and instructed the local controller, Casey Hovis, to put all departure traffic on satellite sector's frequency to decrease Wilke's workload. The pilot reported that his engine problems were getting worse and that he was looking for a field to land, but he could not find one suitable. Williams had the satellite controller reach out to a VFR aircraft in the vicinity to serve as a spotting plane in the event that the pilot was forced to land in a field. November 6-2 November Golf had just departed Golf Papa Hotel and was willing to assist. The satellite controller sent November 6-2 November Golf towards November 314 Lima Bravo as Wilke continued to advise the pilot of the direction and the distance to Cameron and to Midwest National. Monitoring the situation from the tower cab, Hovis, also a hobby pilot, called down to advise that if the pilot followed Interstate 35 north, it would take him directly to the Cameron Airport. After being advised of Interstate 35, the pilot stated that his intention was to land on the highway in the event, as he states, the engine blows up. Cameron Airport, however, would be the pilot's landing preference. During this time, Williams called Dan Clifton off of break to open up an additional scope to take the departure east traffic, leaving Wilke able to work November 4 Lima Bravo uninterrupted. After arming the pilot with the current wind and pertinent information about the Cameron Airport, Wilke was able to vector the aircraft towards Cameron, leaving I-35 as a simple backup plan. Fortunately, the pilot reported Cameron in sight, began his approach to runway 17 under the watchful eye of the VFR spotting aircraft, November 6-2 November Golf, and soon word of November 314 Lima Bravo's safe landing was relayed to Wilke and the rest of the team. As relief spread throughout the TRACON, aircraft on frequency can be heard commending air traffic control on another job well done. Let's take a look at the video.
November 314 Lima Bravo, Kansas City approach. This is Kansas City approach on guide here. This transmission ident.
Oh, sorry. I switched by chance. I switched the frequency. I'm on 121.5 now.
And November 1 Lima Bravo, if you can change to approach frequency at 118.4. 118.4. Was that you calling a Mayday?
That's affirmative, yes. But I don't think we're going to approach anything because the engine sounds very strange.
1 Lima Bravo, Roger. There is an airport about 5 miles north of your position. I see it. It appears that you're going southbound. There is Midwest National about 10 miles or 15 miles to the south of you. On board 476, turn right 090.
090 on 4076.
Or 576, stand by. On board 3516, turn left at Keiko.
Direct Keiko on board 3516.
South 1244, reduce speed to 170.
South 170, Southwest 1244.
South 1244, after you slow, then center maintain 4000. Or 4 Lima Bravo, did you copy?
Yes, I copied, yes.
4 Lima Bravo, Roger. And yeah, probably about a 355 heading from your position. There is an airport, Cameron Airport. I can pull up the details, or there's one about 12 to 50 miles south of your position. It's Mosby, if you're interested.
Archie, give us 50 cents.
Well, I wonder whether the exhaust got damaged or something because the sound keeps on increasing. It sounds very strange. And before I had a very high water temperature, and now it's back down to normal. But something is really wrong with the engine.
On board 476, turn 160, set the localizer. South 1244, stand by 4,000, please. I'm trying to deal with emergency. 4 Lima Bravo, Roger. Stay in tension.
1,000.
4 Lima Bravo, stay in tension. On board 3516, stand by. On board 4076, port steel in sight.
Inside on 4076.
On board 4076, Clifton approach on 19 left, connect tower 18.2.
Clifton the visual, 19 left, tower 282 on board 4076.
Number 4 Lima Bravo, Kansas City approach, stay in tension.
7,000.
It's 18 miles now.
4 Lima Bravo, sorry, I keep stepping on you, stay in tension. There's an airport 5 miles north of your position. It does appear that you just keep orbiting in a circle. Are you wanting any flight following to the airport in front of you?
I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm squawking 3012.
November 4 Lima Bravo, no, the altimeter is 3012. You don't have to mess with anything. I see you that you're about 14 miles north of Midwest National Air Center right now at 1,500. There's an airport directly south of you at about 2 miles or directly north of you at about 7 miles.
15,000 on board 3516, thanks.
Let's go north because then I have a little bit more of a tailwind.
East center. Center 1, North 4 Lima Bravo, Roger. Suggest and do standard rate turns. It looks like you're turning south. Do a standard rate right-hand turn. Start turn. I'll tell you when to stop.
The engine is becoming noisier and noisier. Not good.
Center 4 Lima Bravo, it does appear that you are over I-35 at this time.
That is correct. I'm not over I-35. I'm to the right of me.
4 Lima Bravo, Roger. Yeah, I-35 is just off your right. I'm not suggesting anything, but I-35 is off your right, and that will take you right to Cameron Airport. It's currently about 12 o'clock and 7.5 miles now.
Okay. If I see that the engine is about to blow up, I will try to land on the interstate then. Seems to be the most prudent thing to do.
4 Lima Bravo, the current wind to international is 23016 gusts 22. Again, I'm not suggesting anything, but you will be landing at a tailwind if you land that direction. Wind 23016 gusts 22 at international.
Okay, so I need to swing around even for that.
November 4 Lima Bravo, affirmative. If you want to land to the south with the headwind, yes, you'll have to swing to the left. However, Cameron Airport now is off your left and about 5 miles. It will show you 2,400. Cameron is off your left about 11 o'clock and 5 miles.
Okay, I see the airport. Excellent. I have flown 40 years, and this is...
4 Lima Bravo, sorry, you were cutting out. Just be advised, there is an aircraft that is following you, so if we can report anything, and they might do a better job of relaying in case we lose comms with you.
314 Lima Bravo, Pilatus 62 November Golf. It was 6-2 November Golf, calling for 3-1 Lima Bravo. I just watched you land on your eyes in the sky. And 6-2 November Golf, I am happy to hear that. I will relay that you are down safe.
I can only imagine what was cut out when he said, I've been flying for 40 years, and I know what I probably would have been saying, but it is my distinct honor and privilege to give these awards tonight. As you can tell, we have several recipients, so if you would, just hold your applause till I call them all on stage. Brothers and sisters, please help me welcome the Archie League Medal of Safety Award winners for 2023 from the Central Region, Tyler Wilke, Casey Hovis, Matt Williams, and Dan Clifton.
Hi, I'm Tyler. Wow, there's a lot of people out there. I would like to give a shout out for a few people. One being the satellite controller, Aaron Shepley. He did a great job with the Pilatus as a relay. We knew that we wouldn't have comms if the guy landed at Cameron. So that was great having that initial, we landed. And then the other one, Lisa Cunningham, she was a FAC rep at the time. I don't know where she's at, somewhere. She did a great job with the write-up. She had our back. She, as soon as she heard about everything, she wrote it up and submitted it. So thank you. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you.
So we've been sitting there and we watched these last two and we're like, oh my gosh, they have actual speeches lined up. And so good job for coming up with that at the last minute.
Thank you.
You know, I just want to thank everyone. So I was in the background, you don't hear me speaking, but the team that I had was amazing at the time. Just be able to call the resources back. Case in the tower, he was on break. I went and pulled him immediately. Got this taken care of. And fortunately for us, I mean, it was a success. We got the guy to land and I don't know, never wanted to be in this situation, and truly a bittersweet award. So, thank you.
And thanks for NACA for putting it on and recognizing the whole team. We're just the lucky ones to be working on a Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So. And I'd like to thank my beautiful wife. She helps me get through the workday. She'll have another schedule to memorize here in a couple months. So appreciate that. She's also my co-pilot, and we've flown between Cameron and Mosby quite a bit, looking at corn mazes or just looking at the Christmas lights. So we knew the area pretty well, and it was just a nice happenstance. It was great to work with everyone great at MCI. Great group.